Roughly 500 years ago, give or take, there was a man called Erebus. He was dubbed a demon lord. He waged war on the continent of Diaphora. According to what folks have said here, it is unknown as to what his reasoning was. And as the saying goes, victors write the history, and if you couldn't tell, traveler, Erebus did not win. No, there was a group of noble heroes sent on a quest to kill him. However, as they grew closer, they found they did not have the strength nor the manpower, as they lost 2 of their members to Erebus's generals. So, a powerful archmagus, or even a benevolent god, the story changes based on who tells it, lent their aid, granting the heroes a blade that could seal Erebus and his closest allies away, weakening them so that one day, should the seal ever be broken, the new generation could defeat the wicked menace. And that, my new acquaintance, is the reason as to why this place you're in exists. I don't know how you got here, be it sacrificed by one of the fanatics, stumbled into a rift you were unable to avoid, or just woke up here. I welcome you to the desolate demi-plane where this demon lord supposedly is sealed away, and let it all sink in, miss. Sorry, what did you say your name was again?
Why should I tell you?
Oh, I'm gonna be here a while and everything. This is, as I was saying, not the normal world you're used to. This is, a demi-plane. Oh, wait, no, you must be, because I didn't give my name first. You were sort of out of it there for a moment. Once again, my name is Larry.
Larry?
Yes.
Okay.
Typical human name, I would assume.
It's pretty typical.
I mean, it's been... I haven't been outside of this place for, I don't know, maybe 400 or some odd years. We kind of lose track after a while.
Well, my name's, Fyrthira.
You want a spelling on that, guys?
Yes.
Alright.
It's wonky.
Ithira.
Fethra?
Fyrthira.
Fyrthira.
Yeah, Fyr is fine.
Thank you.
You know,
So, what all do you remember? Did you stumble here, or did you get killed? Or did you just wake up?
I hope I wasn't killed. I don't remember.
You're one of the lucky ones.
I guess I just woke up here.
You're one of the extremely lucky ones, then.
Explain.
The ones that can remember some stuff, don't necessarily enjoy what they remember. As I said, some people fall into here, or open a door possibly, and just close it and wait, I'm in this weird, sandy, weird fuck-all place, and I feel bad. Some people fall, and you might break a leg, as you know. Not everyone's as put together as, well, what looks like you are, and whatnot.
Interesting.
Do I have a drink?
Yes.
Here, just takes a sip.
Hey, nice. I opened the door.
Since you're coming through the door, this little guy's falling. Just,
Yo! Yo!
right here's where you go. Right here's where you go, and, yeah, have a good one, guy.
The figure waves.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice, a little bit of a sparkle, and you look back. He's just not there anymore.
Of course. Classic. Classic. Alright. The figure walks in.
Door shuts behind you. Just flump, flump.
Slowly walks up to the bar.
Oh, hello. Need a drink? New arrival, I take it as well.
There's a moment of silence.
Yes, actually.
Okay, God, I was worried that you were going to be like one of those crazies.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't think I'm... Am I crazy? I don't.
Okay, I feel like if you have to ask if you're crazy, you're probably not one of the ones I was thinking of. You're good.
Ah, good.
Uh,
Good.
Name's Larry, this is my tavern. How did you get here? You came through the door, so I assume that Jerry led you here?
Oh, yes.
Ah,
Yes.
very good, very good.
Lovely fellow.
Yes, just never ask him how he spells his name. He will never tell you proper. Did he even tell you what his full name was?
No, he didn't.
Kind of leans forward. It's Jerry Grease. Except, Jerry is spelled with a G, and Grease is spelled with a J for some reason. I feel like he's fucking with me on that one.
Interesting.
I love it.
What's your name, sir?
Ah, yes, of course. My name is Oleander.
It's good to meet you as well. You need a drink?
Yes, I would take one.
Alright, let's see, what do you want? We've got basic ales, a few things I've been trying to ferment, but, you know, time is a weird soup in here.
You're describing it as a soup?
Listen, I don't know what time really is like. It's, you know, you would think 400 years, you would, like, think of good things, but,
Soup.
soup. I mean, it's fluid and,
Alright.
well, I mean, if you think about it,
I
time
don't want to.
Alright.
Oleander looks over and goes,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this seat taken?
I'm the only one here sitting. Oh no.
Good. That's why I asked.
he sits down.
He looks at you like you're a little crazy.
He does not notice.
I love him. I love this voice.
As he sits down, Larry like puts down just a generic like mug filled with mead, just basic mead.
Ah, lovely.
Larry, could you top me up?
Oh, yes, yeah. You'll take, you know, your mug and go to one of the barrels and top it up, and then put it right back down in front of you.
Oleander is also wearing like a full body thing, no skin showing, very like boots up to the ankle, gloves to nearly to the elbow, that kind of thing.
If I may ask, how are you going to drink that?
That's what I was wondering. Do you need a
Is it
straw?
straw?
Oh, yes, I have a straw.
Oh, you have. Okay, I was going to say I do have bendy straws, but good, you
Swear
have.
to God.
You have.
Oh, actually, if you have a bendy, I do like bendy straws.
Yeah, one second. He leans under the counter and pulls out a bendy straw.
Lovely.
So,
He takes the bendy straw.
it's so. You remember how you got to this place, this demi-plane? I believe Jerry gave me the rundown.
Yes, he did. I don't recall.
You and me both, then.
Lovely.
Would hear just like a soft shuffle of feet on carpet on the railing up above, and just there's a figure with arms crossed, hands underneath their chin, just kind of looking down at the barred area from up above.
You having fun up there again? Do you need a drink, or are you finally going to come down and socialize?
If I must.
Alright, I mean, it's completely up to you.
Jeez.
Oh my.
Edge. I love it.
Edge.
You'll just hear the soft, like, pressure of boots in carpet as she comes on down the stairs.
Mead, or do you want water today? No, we do have berry juice.
She kind of just shoots a glance at Larry. You're not going to try and knock me out cold, are you?
I mean, that's not on me. That's on you if, you know, you can't handle the alcohol, huh?
Oh, that was not what I was suggesting. Water will be fine.
Oh, alright. Yeah, he grabs one of the mugs and he comes over here and kind of like rummages through. It's like, oh, wait, no, that's not what it is. And he comes over to this cabinet, pulls out a small glass bottle and just uncorks it and just fills up the mug, recorks it, puts it back in the cabinet, locks it, and there you go.
Thank you. And she'll just flip the hood down and take a sip.
Oh.
You see a dark-skinned individual with a long, silvery white braid running down the one side of her head. Face sort of speckled with spots of... It's like a shimmering purple and red-like texture, just kind of speckling the sides of her face. And heavy scar over the left eye. She takes a sip every now and then, just kind of looking to the side at the other two at the bar.
Ooh.
As you see, we've got tall, dark, and shadowy. 2 of them now. As he looks at like Oleander.
Who's the second?
I believe I'm being marked.
I believe he's talking about you.
Me?
You.
Oh, that would make sense.
So I feel like I
By the
also
way-
qualify as tall, dark, and shadowy.
I mean, you're not wearing a cloak on that one, which is what I normally do for that.
I mean, I am wearing a cloak.
Well, it's not covering your face at the moment.
I can.
Very true, you could. But you didn't.
It gets in the way of my ears.
That has to be a pain.
It is.
Oleander raises a single finger.
Oh, by the way, may I have some water as well?
Oh, yes, yeah. He walks over and grabs another mug from this cabinet, and then grabs unlocks, does the little thing with the bottle, just puts it back away and just puts it down. There you go. Oh, right, and
Thank
grabs another bendy straw and puts it in. You can't cross-contaminate those, don't want to ruin your water.
Yes, of course.
He has not taken a single sip of the alcohol.
I love that. Well then, you can finally give your name, young lady, or sir. I still can't put a pin on you.
Fair enough. I can't quite put a pin on this place in general.
Like I explained it, it's a place created either by some sort of divine magic or some sort of arcane magic. We're not fully sure ourselves. I mean, the fact that I'm still alive after 400 some odd years and not dead speaks miles to that.
I mean, you look great for your age.
Thank you.
Did you come here as well? And similar methods? For I don't quite seem to remember myself.
For me, I was used as a ritual sacrifice. They tried to use me thinking that, if we sacrifice this guy, he would be able to weaken whatever seals there are that are keeping these people, kept in here. However, when I came here, there was nothing. Like, desolate wasteland and then this central area that seems to be devoid of whatever corruptive effects are going on out there. So I started building. I think I
see.
did a good job after a few failed attempts. This tavern took about, I'd say 50 years.
All by yourself.
Well, I mean, I had some help here and there, but some people decide that they don't want to stay.
She holds up an odd, gauntleted hand and just is like, Aisha Vaziri, apologies for the cold reception.
That's good. Everyone's got a story.
I didn't know what to make of this place at first. My first assumption landed upon a trance or a dream or some sort of drug-addled nightmare. But hearing similar accounts from you and the like, I don't know if saying it puts me at ease is the right word, but...
I mean, it's better than what you'll get out there. Back in my day, there was a plethora of horrible racism and whatnot. How is that going out there? Do any of you know how that's going? Still horrible rampant racism and hatred for people?
When they're learning from their parents, they don't learn much.
That is true.
If the world learned, it wouldn't be stuck in this eternal turmoil, would it?
It would not.
If the world learned, maybe we wouldn't have the problems that we have now.
By the way, are you two new here?
Yes? As far as I know. I just woke up here. I could have been here
I'm
for
fairly
much
certain I
longer.
haven't been here before.
I overheard you saying, Larry, that some remember gruesome and visceral deaths. Is that so?
Yeah. As like he's not like responding. The door is. How would you describe it, Mikey?
The door like almost bursts open, and you immediately look, and it is in fact a very you look for about chest height, and there's nothing there. He is in fact very short.
Short boy.
Got a short king.
Show.
Hey-o! Does anyone know where Clenfax is? I'm supposed to be visiting my cousin, and I'm already a bit late.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh my
lord.
god!
I love him.
And like as you bust in the door and like you move forward and the door closes behind you. You just hear, yeah, I'll get these your mounts, to the stable. Sorry about the wagon. Just. Sorry, you were trying to what now?
I'm on my way to visit my grandnephew. He had a kid, and his anniversary's coming up anyway.
Did Jerry not explain to you what happened here? Like, where you are and that?
I'm just looking for directions, sir. I get lost a lot.
Oh Lord. Sir, how old are you again?
I'm 276.
Oh God, he's senile. Oh God, I don't know how to deal with the senile one like this. I mean, I've done this before myself, but oh Lord, how do I? Right. Okay.
Start with a deep breath.
The next, you finally have realized that his entire, I think it's right arm is robotic.
Oh my god, what is this man?
Cantek, is that you? Cantek, but in human form?
It doesn't scream that much.
That's true.
Larry just lets in like a big. Right. Whatever your name is, what's your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Gherkin. Gherkiningle.
Gherkin.
He's a fucking pickle!
The names never surprise me anymore with that one. I won't lie. Alright, Gherkin.
Holy shit!
Oh, there it is.
God!
Okay, well, there are no good directions, because you're trapped in a place that is outside of the normal reality we're used to.
I wandered into another demi-plane?
Yes.
Another one? Did he just say another one?
I think he
I'm
did.
just going to roll with it. I just assume he's
What an interesting life you must lead.
Just assume he's a senile old man.
He might just be full of it. Oh, goodness.
God. He places down a mug of. Oh, actually, wait. As you're about to sit down, Mikey, you just feel something soft, and you look down at your hands, and there's a nice cushion. If you were to sit on the cushion, you would be at chest height on the counter.
You're tall.
Nice.
Anyway. Yeah, this isn't the first demi-plane. I once accidentally wandered into a demi-plane of law. I'm not sure how I got there.
Oh, that should not happen. Oh God, it's above. They need to do their jobs properly if they're somehow letting a mortal like us walk into their planes. I mean, with this one, it makes sense.
Assuming this one's mortal might be your first mistake.
I mean, that's fair. This might be, like I said in the story, it might be a god-made one or an archmagus. I lean more towards an archmagus. Because what kind of god, besides a god of chaos possibly, would make it to where people could wander in here? Or be sacrificed into here?
Someone who wants their own little playthings to watch, like a dollhouse or a
Yeah, I
performance.
guess
Going to say, a dollhouse. Very much feels like that.
The plane could work as a battery if it's slowly grinding away at the souls and using that energy as a fuel and siphoning it off somewhere.
I don't like thinking about my soul being siphoned off. Thank
You're a
you.
lot more intelligent than you would first, well, make your appearance to seem to have. She looks Gherkin up and down.
Genius next to madness and what all that.
Impressive. My, how you keep all of that brains in such a
Compact?
housing unit, yes.
By the way, here you go. He puts down a mug of water in front of Gherkin.
Oh my god, Mikey, I love Gherkin so much.
thought he was about to say, vodka.
Holy shit, I wasn't prepared for that. Oh my god.
And then there's just, there's a knock at the door. Just like, who's knocking at the door?
Come in!
The fucking
Larry,
tavern
is
with
this the
swinging
normal
doors. Who
amount of
fucking
people?
knocks?
I mean, this is a bit more than the normal.
Are you sure it's okay if I just go in?
Like I said, you can just go in. I'll take your horse to the stable. It's fine.
All right.
Like, it's like I said, it's a fucked up place.
Okay. Please take good care of her.
Oh, don't worry. We take good care of them. It's not like I eat them or something. That's the other goblins. I'm more civilized, thank you. Don't just
Yeah,
don't
I only eat ponies.
No, I only eat donkeys. What are you talking about?
No, my donkeys!
No, this is a bit larger than normal. I mean, we might get like...
I think you're running out of seats at the bar, my good sir.
We are...
Do I have to scoot
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, hello there. Name's Larry. Welcome to my tavern, and as did Jerry tell you about the, where you are?
I was just gonna stand if Gherkin's scooting towards her.
I was just about to ask, where is here?
Oh, great. So he didn't explain much of anything, did he? Alright. So, we are in a demi-plane type situation where a possible demon lord, Erebus, if you've heard history at all, but it's 6-1 whether people have or not from what I've heard, where a demon lord and his cohorts are sealed away. Some people are sacrificed, some people wander in here, and some people just wake up and some other things happen here and there. Do you remember anything?
Do I remember?
If it's too painful, stop remembering. It's going to be alright.
Flames.
Okay,
Her voice.
one of those ones. Alright, hang on.
Oh,
Alright,
no.
I don't mean to be a bother.
Nope, hang on. Let me just grabs he grabs a bigger mug than normal. He grabs a very fancy looking bottle and just like, nope, too weak. This one. Ah, there we go. Uncorks. It just pours in a hefty amount into this mug. Just slams it down on the counter. Alright, there you go. That one, yeah. Drink up. What's your name, by the way? I'm Larry. This is my tavern and demi-plane of bullshit.
People just call me Dune.
Dune, got it. I'm losing my voice a little bit with all the insanity going on. From what we've found out, the only way out is to possibly, break the chains that are holding this demi-plane together. People have tried to go out there, but this place is a little fucked up. If you stay outside of this central location where it seems safe for too long, you run risk of what seems like a sort of corruptive force on your body. We're just calling it corruption at this point. There are some interesting creatures. I believe that they might be people that have been here for longer than I have and been corrupted by the natures of this landscape.
So, I died then.
Possibly not. Some people, you said you remember flames and whatnot. Well, I'll give you a bit of silver lining here. If you ended up here, even if you were sacrificed, guess what? You're technically alive. But this place is weird.
I've felt weird since I've gotten here.
That sounds about right. Anywho, it is nice meeting you all.
You've been here for 400 years, Larry.
Yes. Do you think I'm strong enough to go out there and do things on my own?
No, I'm simply saying, has anyone ever gotten out before?
Oh, I mean, unsure, because if they disrupted all of the chains that were binding this place, then I feel like we would all get out of here, because the demi-plane would unravel. However, there has been a group before that seemed like they were able to unravel one chain, which might be why this demi-plane has this central location.
Now, like, flexes her hand and like clenches her knuckles and just looks down at it for a second. Well, I don't exactly have much of a choice, so...
Yeah.
I need to get back home.
I would recommend being careful. There is a direction I would recommend not going, but I have gone out there before with Jerry and done some reconnaissance, and he's done a bit more reconnaissance than I have on his own because he's a little bit special, that guy. And before he finished that, he's just like, so what time about me again? You need to refill Toots. Points at the points at the ear.
Oh, hello.
No, hey, and
I wouldn't mind one.
alright, go. Kind of like steps over here, grabs the mug, and then walks to like the other side of you, puts it down again. Yeah, it's refilled. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, fancy trick.
Yeah, it is very good. If you want, everyone here can roll a perception or arcana check.
Moral
Whichever's higher.
perception to see what the little guy did.
Oh.
Jesus.
With Aisha and Veer, with your good perception, whenever he started here and picked up the mug and then like started walking this way, you noticed what looked like a bit of a blue energy, and he just seemed to fade out of existence, and then within a second, he faded back in with that same blue energy here. As he put the drink down, it seemed, based on that, like some strange, maybe translocational magic. And then for Gherkin, yeah, that is definitely some form of teleportation magic, but extremely high power, something that you've heard in stories before, possibly, maybe even read in a book, that there are some monstrous races and some even humanoids, basic like humans, elves, etc., that have got such a grasp on magic that they can use it to step between planes of existence. However, it is very limited in certain situations. In a situation like this, you would assume that he might not be able to leave this demi-plane, but he might be able to use it to sort of step into a sort of in between, like the ethereal plane.
Demi-plane.
A demi-plane!
He could just do blink on command. Got it.
Pretty much. Everyone else needs me. Right, direction that's horrible to go to. I would say, Toots, don't go south. That one, crawling with some of the biggest nasties.
It's good to know, thank you. If there's been raiding parties or what have you that have tried to shatter these chains before, is there a current working resistance? A group? I assume an army, what have you?
That one's on you, boss! See ya! He walks away!
Oh, did I ask the wrong question? She looks over at Larry.
No, you're fine. It's one of those things of...
Your friend is very lively.
Oh yes, he wasn't always like that. He was very fight or flighty at first. But he kind of got into it after a few 100 years.
He's kept the flight, if I may say.
Oh, yes, very much so. Whenever a situation or conversation he doesn't care for pops up, he's just like, oh, see you. I wish I could do that.
I can respect the goal. So...
to really sort of answer that question, no, there is not one. People have tried before, and they have all perished. Those that have survived and came back have decided that they are no longer going to try.
On a more general scale, are there other settlements other than
No,
you?
This is the only settlement. There are some buildings here. It's we do have a few people. They may not go out, but we have some craftsmen. Someone who also, besides me, helps tend to like some livestock whenever we're able to get them. Those are very difficult to get. We don't have many people here anymore. Most people that are here have either given up or found some other way to aid and try to use that.
I would say it sounds rather foolish. if there are people being teleported here from who knows where, harboring one's powers and making a decisive push would be the strategic choice. Not just blindly roaming out into the unknown.
Which is why I always make sure that Jerry and I try to keep a sort of update on the situation outside of this area, so that whenever people do decide, oh, we're going to go out there, please don't go south first. We don't want more people to throw their lives away like...
What is in the south? If I may.
Many ruined buildings, a bunch of creatures that look like a amalgamation of humanoid bodies melded together in the forms of giants or worms, might have you. Maybe even some. I believe at one point we saw a giant wolf of sorts, but strange. Like it was made of bone?
How dreadful.
Yes. There is going to be a smash at the front door.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, are we getting dramatic irony, Bone Wolf?
Mr. Bone Wolf.
As two terrifying looking creatures that seem to be made of... It's hard to really tell. It's a bit... Their forms seem to be a bit shadowy at the moment. Kind of covered with some sort of mist and whatnot. But what does poke out is a sort of... Well... gross goo and what seems to be bone or some sort of calcification. One of the creatures immediately has jumped onto this table and the other is letting out a screech.
Do they look like that?
No! Those are different!
Oh, okay, so it's fine.
No!
Oh, okay.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Have you never seen a foe before in your life?
No, I have.
This guy that was on the stage until at this moment was kind of drunk dancing, and then seeing like this, he's just, hey, that's a weird dog.
Oh, they fast.
Oh, I'm going last.
Larry's second.
No, these are worse. Those are called Prowlers, and be very careful. They're good at ambush tactics.
How'd they get this close to your bar?
Well, they kind of just...
Are they good at...
They walked in. I don't think that's a very good ambush.
Still?
You're assuming that those are the only one. Do they move in packs, Larry?
Depends. It's doing something with extreme speed, which doesn't seem like something like this should have. This creature seems to go through this sort of fog mist sort of thing, and right behind Dune. Fight. The speed probably catches you off guard at such a point that you just barely move out of the way and it misses. And in frustration, it is going to claw at you. But I don't believe a 12 hits, does it?
Nope, 12 did not hit.
Get fucked, bitch.
Larry, right, I need to go get my actually, you know what? Jerry, get the guy out of here, goddammit! Oh wait, he can't do that. Fuck, he told me he couldn't do that before. Ah, shit. And so Larry is jump over the counter, so he'll spend his action to dash to get here. Just, alright, come on, you need to get out of here. Please do not find me. Where'd the funky dog go? I want a pet. Here, puppy, 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 puppy.
Oh my god, what a terrible welcome to this place. Aisha just sort of like shudders as her spine like clicks up and down, and you notice that her like hair kind of grows out, long fangs extend from her mouth, and she pulls her hood back up, and I am going to shift beast form. We're gonna take my 7 temp health, and then she is going to, I'm gonna come over behind this thing. Her hands, they seem to be covered in gauntlets with these big like spikes driving all into them, and she's just going to hit it in the back of the head. Head? Question mark? Yeah, head.
Let's see. I was gonna say if you down one more square, you would be at flanking.
Oh, you are using flanking rules? Well
Yeah.
then, fuck yeah. All right. 7 bludgeoning, 5 necrotic.
24 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh.
Doubled on both?
Doubled on both.
I had to double check it,
Interesting.
and I was just like, oh god, did I do that with that one.
There's like a crackle of like red energy that like lenses around the gauntlet. She stares more intently. Interesting. And then she's going to hit with more fervor. I'm gonna go for a stunning strike.
That's a con save, yeah?
Yes.
As you try to force your inner energy, your key into this creature, the energy seems to not take hold. It
Okay.
appears like it might be immune to being stunned.
Makes sense. I am just going to kind of start moving around it, and I am going to keep my eyes focused, scanning, and make sure that something doesn't like jump out from here, you know, because I'm still kind of like, don't know what that is. That's
I don't like that. All
Don't
right.
like that much.
Dune.
I am going to stand up in a fluid motion, grab my mace, and drag it across its fucking face.
Alrighty. It does not look like it's doing well, and its gaze always seems to come back to you and kind of lets out a bit of a hiss here and there. The random NPC guy,
Him.
The lad.
he's just held onto my leg, just like, no, no, we're not going in there. Just, oh, well, I want to pet the puppy, man. There's a dog in there. It's a dog. Oleander, it is your turn.
Oleander looks around at what's happening and just goes,
How are you all so immediately in fight mode?
You know, I honestly enjoy that some people are like
If you
that.
don't want your head on your shoulders, then please by all means let it bite you.
Well, yes, Look, I just prefer to be not this close.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Do you mind if I go over here? Doing a thing.
I have something unfortunate for you. Even with disengage, it gets to make an opportunity attack against you.
And I just, okay, fair enough.
Interesting.
16 hit.
Oof, just barely, yeah.
Okay. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
10 piercing damage. As it bites into you and you feel this sort of... You know how you guys were saying, oh, I felt kind of off and not good ever since coming in here?
Mm-hmm.
That feeling gets a little bit weaker, but not by a lot.
Okay, that hurt. Ow.
Are you okay?
I'm probably fine. My clothes are very thick. It just pierced that. That was not very good. Okay, so we are killing these.
We're killing these.
Okay.
Oleander, from his cloak, takes out a thing, and points it at the other thing.
Okay. Good. Lovely. This is going to work. Probably.
I shoot it.
Gun, bird.
It is barely holding on. Like you shoot into it, like you get part of the skull, and it's still just like.
What is that?
Oh, this is something of my own creation. This is my lily of the valley.
What was that explosion?
Well, it was a mix of gunpowder and you know what? Think of it like a spell, but with physical things. Like I threw a rock just very well.
Well,
That's
whatever
a
it was, it's working. Keep doing it.
Okay, I can do that.
He takes his very ornately crafted and somewhat like pastel blue almost, and just kind of waves it a little bit, gets the smoke out.
Veer.
Hello. I'm gonna draw just my normal bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And since this is my first turn of combat, I get an extra 10 feet, which means I'm gonna run to the top of the stairs, and then I'm gonna shoot the thing.
Yeah. I think it's dead. I think it's just dead. Your shot goes straight through the strange kind of mist-like thing, and it, as it falls to the ground, seems to crumple into dust.
Cool. Can I try to hit the one in the mist? Because I do have multi-attack.
You can certainly try.
You want me to do it at disadvantage?
Aim specifically where you're going to be aiming.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Yeah.
As you release the arrow, before it got to this area, it seemed to have impacted something in this location here. The people that are kind of near that kind of hear a little bit of a
I get one more attack action. I get one more attack because it's my first turn.
You do.
Alright, we're aiming in the same spot. Well, wherever it hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
This one gets an extra d8.
14 damage.
I like to imagine just the party scenes. Virthira, stand up, run up the stairs, shoot 3 arrows, kill something, and knock something, and like shoot something that can't be seen twice. Well, that one's right there. It's right there.
Oh, okay. You sure it's right there?
Unless it can traverse its voice across the room.
I'm pretty certain.
Okay, I cast web.
You cast
And then I am going to scramble over here.
You just see the man, launch out a web and it's just ceiling to floor and it's just like, wait, the hell? Did something happen over there? I can't really see this massive fog mist cloud in the way. Did something happen?
Yeah, don't worry about
Nothing
it.
we can't handle.
So he's picking up this man. It's just, alright, is it safe to?
I think it just ran away.
Oh, that's not good.
I've got this side covered if you want to come through.
Thank you. It's his action to dash and whatnot, so he can run while carrying this man. Set the man on the other side. Just, I swear to the gods above, if you drink anything back there, I will be taking that out of the amount that you would have gotten later. But I like the alcohol.
Larry, do these things...
Depends. So, see, they shouldn't be here. They're like trackers, like tracker hunters type deal.
Okay. So theoretically, I shouldn't let it leave, right?
Yes. Also be worried because there's probably other things in town if these things got here.
Good to know. I'm going to make sure it doesn't get word out. I'm going to step up the wind. I still don't know what the fuck this shit is, so...
Oh, what, this weird stuff?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go around it as best I can.
Completely
I
fair.
don't trust it. Okay, then I'm gonna run out here, and I'm gonna just, like, look to the left. Is it there?
Make a quick perception check.
Okay.
You look left and you're like, wait, he just said it's a hunter tracker type deal. It wouldn't be so stupid as to, stay on this level. You look up slightly, it's hanging onto the wall about 15 feet up.
Oh, that's fun. Alright, she's gonna hold her hands out, just like kind of defensively looking up at it. And I am going to just yell back in, "It's still here!"
Are you hurt?
What? Oh, I could use some more alcohol, though.
I meant the man in the bird mask.
Oh, well, technically, but it's fine. I'm a doctor.
Nonsense, so am I. She's gonna come over and I'm going to... Go get going.
Oh, well, I suppose if you're offering everything.
Yeah, this should patch you
That
up.
does feel better.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
What the hell?
They are called Prowlers, and if there's some here, there's probably more in the rest of the town. Okay, once we take care of this, I might be asking for help. Hurry and help. Aisha. Dune left her mug at the counter. He's going to grab it and down it all in one go before Larry, fucking goes, that wasn't for you, and he just lets out a loud burp. He just, you can have some more of this one, Larry. What the? Where the fuck? That was not yours, goddammit. Oleander.
It's perfectly alright.
You said it was on the wall, yes?
15 feet up, give us, take a few, yes.
Yes, alright.
And as he's saying that, he's taking out a much longer bit of metal thing, and he says,
Alright, let's aim right there.
It impacts into the wall. You just barely underneath where it was.
Just a little higher.
I pull out my Lily of the Valley again and shoot for it.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely hit.
Damn, that's near max damage.
That time it definitely hits, and it leaves a nice, small hole that's definitely gonna need to get patched later.
Oleander turns back to where Larry is.
I'm sorry about the wall.
You know what? Walls are repairable, people are not.
That's what I was thinking.
To differ.
the Prowler, as Larry called it, Aisha, from after it gets shot in that one like limb, it loses its balance and falls down. However, it is able to land perfectly fine, only taking a little bit more damage. Alrighty, Vir.
Can I like slide down the banister?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Oh, 15 to get down instead of 30.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then I'm gonna activate my Zephyr's Ray thing. I'm gonna take an extra attack this round, but I want to do the movements first. It's me next to Oleander. And then can I try to shoot through the hole that he shot through that hit?
An arrow through the wall?
For this one, I will.
Wait, can I try to use the miss? The hole in the wall that he missed?
Oh, dude, yes. Dude.
Use that to try and.
We
He
did
missed the
roleplay
first
saying
roll.
that was lower.
We did say it was lower.
They're my 3 shots.
You shoot through that little hole right as, it seems to be rearing up, going for a bite at Aisha. You see the head, and it just right fucking through.
Nice.
And it collapses in front of her and seems to crumble into sort of bone-esque dust.
So not only does Oleander shoot a hole through the wall, which Vithera then shoots a hole through the wall to shoot a hole into it, and then she shoots 2 more times through the hole in the wall, through the hole through it.
Can I just say I don't shoot those 2 times?
That's why
Oh, come on! It's so funny! May I lean down to this corpse and just sort of like observe what's happening to it?
Yeah, so as you're like watching it, it seems like for lack of a better term, aging possibly? And it just like seems to be becoming like a fine grain of bone, dust, sand-esque sort of material. Like, if you were to stick your hand in and whatnot, it would be like a fine grain of sand type deal, but it's...
Probably does, and just like rubs it in between a few fingers and then just lets it fall in the air and just, like, pops a squat and just watches.
Yeah. Okay, no, you stop drinking that. Give me that. Alright, like I was saying, Jesus. Okay, gods above. There are probably more. Would you be so kind as to, I don't know, help the others, while I take care of issues here? Jerry is probably going to be running around trying to make sure people are, okay. Would you all be opposed? Please?
Yeah, I don't mind. I need to check on my donkeys anyway.
I need to check on Rosie. Is anyone else injured?
No, it almost made a shot at me, but seems that the wind got the better of it. Looks over at the 2 fucking snipers. Shooting.
Now, which way was the
Did you just
Thank
send
you.
an arrow through a wall?
There's a hole in it.
I've seen a lot of good shots in my day, but that takes the
I did
cake.
that.
I'm gonna need you to teach me how you built that.
And so he points at as Gherkin points at Oleander's guns.
Oh, yes, perhaps at one point. Nice shot, Fear, by the way.
I'd like to learn how to use one.
Oh,
if
thank you.
Possible.
That was your name, yes?
Yes!
These creatures seem to be made of pure bone.
If you wish to be formal about it.
Whichever you prefer.
I prefer Fear. Only my mother calls me Fear.
These things are so
It's
strange.
so interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? I think kind of
I
Very
don't wanna catch
interesting.
one.
Oh, hello
Can we
again.
catch one?
I mean, you could try, but I wouldn't recommend it. People have died doing that before.
Fair enough.
Oh, hi again. By the way, your mounts, they're okay. It's a fucking time. All over.
Are there more of them?
Ooh, there's other things.
Other things.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
I mean, like, there's like some of those things that you just fought, but I had to hurry and get some people. I can't move people with me at the moment, unfortunately.
Well, we should go help you.
Yeah, you should. Okay, follow this road here. There's big, gooey wolf-like things. You'll see them.
Gooey?
You'll see them.
Hops
hard
up
to
to the
miss.
side of the wall and just like, oh, you piqued my interest.
Yeah, just follow that. I'm gonna just go back. Please be fast. There's a few people that were definitely gonna need help. Oh god, that pompous asshole's gonna need some help. He's gonna owe me one for this! You hear that, you son of a bitch? Walks.
And there he goes.
The small one is very loud.
Aisha looks down this road and then looks down the road to the left. Do I see anything particularly down the left? The other way?
There could be a defensive wall there. However, it seems like this place might be a little too small for that, and so they never really did that.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like this is his tavern might be at the edge. In which case, I can do this if you guys are.
I need to get to the.
okay.
I need to get to the stables. I need to get my crossbow.
Richard, where are we?
This is the thing where I was like, yeah, you can. Taliyah might have a conniption about this one.
It's the grid. That's why.
I can
well,
get
you're
rid of the
using it
grid.
for a legitimate reason. I don't mind.
It's a legitimate grid.
I can get rid of the grid, honestly. I forgot to get rid of it on this one. Because I was only using that to, like...
I like this map. Also, I know that background effect. That's the fucking crystallize function on paint.net. I know that.
Yeah, I didn't make this using programs. I made this using a thing in a window browser thing.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
I'll probably eventually get something drawn up, but this is effectively like the tavern.
Okay.
Isn't a perfect one-to-one. Just assume like anywhere there's like something that looks like a building, there might be multiple buildings or there might be fields.
That's like a section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a section where something definitely is located.
And we're here right now.
Yeah, you're here, like kind of like here-ish.
Okay.
Were we given any direction?
He said to go like this way.
I will say that Aisha is considering just like sitting there, just considering whether or not to even help these people at this point. So she doesn't seem convinced. Let's just say.
What, the weird goo wolf looking thing didn't?
It's not that the goo wolf thing isn't interesting. It's more so the fact of, do I really want to get killed within my first 5 minutes of being here?
You would be thinking, oh, they're under attack. There's probably people hurt. I need to get medical.
She'd just be like, so you're all just as new as me? What do you make of this?
Something to kill? Something to
Everything's
sell?
strange. People are
Well,
probably
it's probably going to try to kill us anyway.
It's better for less people to die.
Can't argue with that logic. Although I don't think us endangering ourselves is particularly intelligent either, but... Oh, what does it matter? Trapped in this hell world either way, right?
If the Everlight wanted me to be here, then it should be for a reason. What?
Oh, sweetheart. The Everlight doesn't care about you. I'm just gonna start walking down into town.
Oh my goodness.
You wanted to
You said it was a ship
all right.
called gunpowder.
Oh, right, Mike. As you guys are walking, you are able to pick up your crossbow.
Fantastic! I'm also grabbing a few other things, like the removal rod, a bottle of alchemist fire.
Oh my god, I cannot get over Gherkin. He's perfect.
Amazing. I love Gherkin.
Holy shit.
So as you guys come into this area, but the two of you would hear scratching and occasionally a bit of a growl, and it looks like it looks like a weird goop wolf with bone fragments and whatnot. Since this one is like a little easier to see, I can just do this real quick.
Oh, that's cool looking.
There it is.
Fun.
Oh dear.
It thing.
Since, it can't see to get through this wall, it's going to hop over this little, like, fenced area. And this thing is going after Gherkin.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
As this thing
Look alive!
jumps over the fence, it bounds towards you, it goes in for a bite. Oh god, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
4 points of piercing damage. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Dear.
So as it goes in for the bite and it tries to pull you down, you're able to steady yourself, and it just cannot get purchase enough to pull you down. You are too fucking sturdy. The hell?
I'm wearing plate mail.
And that'll be the end of
I'm
its
not
turn.
that weak.
Okay, this is, let's see, I'm just going to step back over here and, aim. Please, no one walk in front of me.
Really don't.
Please,
Please,
don't walk.
no one walk in front of me.
You shoot at it, goes through the sort of goop, and seems to sort of rip out a bit of it as it impacts into this wall as it falls down. Some of the goop slithers back into the creature. It definitely made a good chunk.
That's interesting. Okay, well, let's try that again.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit again. Take another chunk out, and it kind of slithers back into it. It is very strange, honestly.
Okay. You wouldn't mind if I just stood between, if
You're going to use me as cover?
Oleander, there's another one right there.
You know there's another one over there.
I will go back to where I was.
A good choice.
Thank you for informing me.
Oh my goodness. Place is just crawling with them. Whirls around behind it. I'm gonna flanking on the back of this thing. I'm just going to see like.
You know that's my robotic arm, you mutt!
Does it follow me as I move?
So as you go behind it, it's weird. You saw the strange, like, little red glowing orbs that would probably be eyes on the front watching Gherkin as it's biting on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems like as you get to its side, two new little, like, orbs kind of get in its side and slowly follow you.
She's just gonna waste no time and just immediately start wailing on it.
Alright.
There's a strike 1, a strike 2.
Alright, those will both hit. With that second strike, you, cause this thing to become a bit of an oozy soup on the floor.
Yeah, okay. She's going to use the rest of her movement here, and am I able to open this door? Yeah.
Yeah. If you're able to open it on the thing, you're able to open it on here.
She's just gonna look in and try and see what it was doing.
Yeah. So this it looks like it's a little fenced off area. It's a small sort of garden that's attached to someone's house. It looked like it was trying to break through this wall. It, for some reason, wasn't going for the window, but the wall. And weird, but it's a goop creature. Maybe it doesn't work similar to normal wolves.
Okay, it's a goop creature, so I'm going to take my last 5 feet, I'm going to step up to the wall, and I'm going to just examine it for, like, I don't know, like, maybe corrosion or something like that? Something that doesn't look like it was just bashing its skull into the wall, you know?
That we'll get to that at the start of your next turn, then.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Next up is another goop wolf. So it's going to let out a howl, and it is going to keep trying to get through this window. You hear a smash, and it seems like the creature got through. Dude.
You run up to this window. You'll still be able to see through the window. Do I see anything in there besides the fucker?
No, but you do hear what sounds like, whimpering of a person inside.
No one's looking. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
So the first one kind of like impacts into the window, kind of shattering it well beyond and like through the other window that's already been shattered. And the second one makes purchase into the creature. That's weird. Its body kind of like undulates and seems to fall apart. And then rising up from the goop seems to be two smaller forms of it.
It splits!
Just what? They can split?
I moved 25 feet and that is my turn.
Oh, you're not gonna take an action or anything?
Nope.
Walk up next to Dune and shoot the things through the window.
Alright.
Bravo. Oh.
Jesus.
You can barely see it, but it's like that magic sliver of health. It is almost dead. Oleander.
I could step through to that's 35 feet.
And that is an interact
Unless
with
I can
arch.
open it from here.
Yeah, sure, you can open it.
Okay. Alright, I will try and shoot it again.
That will just hit.
Yeah.
Not as big as the one outside, but a smaller puddle.
Hell yeah. I take like a single step back.
So you were kind of studying this goo that was on the wall and whatnot, and stick your fingers into it. It feels like at one point might have been weirdly enough alive. Like it has a little bit of that like sort of energy that you might be able to feel with you and your key.
Okay, so that being said, she's gonna peek her head back out the door and over at this pile of goop. on the ground. Does it seem like it's moving? I'm gonna come over to it.
It seems like it's not moving. Like it's definitely no more life in this thing.
She's just gonna like, for my turn, if you will, she's gonna ignore the ongoing fight down there. She's just gonna stick 2 fingers in the goop and just like feel around for that key and just be like, something not right about this. Am I able to just like do the equivalent of a double tap? I want to make sure this thing is dead.
Oh yeah, you can definitely like just. I'm assuming like what, punch your fist into it again and yeah, you,
Just activate the gauntlets just to be sure.
You impact like the goo a few times and just everything. It's like this thing's got nothing. There's no juice in this. It's empty.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Yeah, it's smaller, so it can't like as good. So it's going to run out and attempt to bite at Oleander.
Small.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
You'll take 3 points of piercing damage as it kind of bites into your leg, and as it does, it's going to attempt to claw.
Ow, my boot!
The 11 slashing damage you take from its claws is the main course.
Oh my lord.
Okay, this is painful. How is it that this one is doing more damage than this tiny one is doing more than the... You know what? That's a question.
Alright, fuck this thing. I'm going to run up, mace held high, I'm gonna bring it smashing down on this thing.
Smash it down into a puddle, and then it comes like right back up, and just a weird kind of like gurgling growl comes from it as it looks at you.
I'm gonna look at Oleander. You're very bad at not getting hurt. Be healed! And I'm going to use up my bonus action to cast healing word.
Imagine running up to someone and just yelling at them, "Get better!"
Sounds like what the guy would do.
That does help. Thank you. And I am rather good at taking damage, yes.
I think it's time I took this dog out. I'm gonna cast as a bonus action Thunderous Smite on my fist.
Okay. Alright.
When he
Give it a fisting. Give it a fisting.
And I'm gonna clench my fist, point it at the dog, and shoot it as a rocket fist.
Please do not hit my. Please do not hit my leg.
The 12 hit.
That misses.
Well, I've got a second one. It's 11.
No,
Also
Duncan.
misses.
Dang it! As it comes back, you see it's attached to a chain, and it just slams back out.
Yeah, and yet again, it just sort of moves its like weird goop flesh all around to where it just does not
That's
get
weird.
hit.
It's okay. Impotency affects many people your age.
That's all you got on your turn?
Wow, slaughter him already! God damn!
Yeah, that hits. The 13 damage does indeed pierces into the goo, and it just melts, like, it does the little melty thing into the puddle, into the ground, as the others have been.
Oleander shakes the goop off of his leg.
Thank you.
Check this building and make sure whoever's in it is alright.
Yeah, so, like, you kind of look in, you see underneath that bed there is, like, a man just kind of cowering, just, close the door, please. I do not want to die. That thing already broke through my window. Oh, I did not sign up for this.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm not okay. I'm not hurt, but emotionally, could you please just, I don't know, go away? Kill these things? I don't know.
Sorry about your window. That's out.
You,
They're okay.
Are the locals not, friendly?
It's okay. They're just scared.
Would you be friendly if you almost got your head cut off? Or bit off? Closes the gate.
Well, there's probably more.
Oleander closes the broken window.
yeah. You close it. It kind of, like, falls apart the rest of the way. It's just open forever now.
Just gonna look over, like, into this area. There's no people in here, really, right?
Yeah, you would see, like, in that corner there was a man kind of Well, I say a man. You see a fucking like shell, and then like Yuri like pops out, just like looks around, just shakes head, pulls it back into the shell. They are turtling.
She's gonna leave them be.
Well, I only have this thunderfish for a minute.
This place doesn't seem to be very well equipped for dealing with these creatures.
I think the kind of dealing with it is not.
Yes.
Well, how often do you think combatants wander in here?
You think if they're under constant threat that they would be more prepared?
No, what I'm saying is they're not a constant threat. This is weird for them.
I just want to turn to Oleander. Are you doing okay? You keep getting
I've
hit.
only got a minute on this thunderous smite, otherwise it's wasted.
I've noticed that I keep getting hit. I wonder if they like the material of my cloak, perhaps?
You okay
You
for
know
now?
what? Why don't I help you with that?
Okay,
I'll
fine,
cast
fine.
Cure Wounds on Oleander.
Oh, thank you.
Keep the gunman alive.
Oleander's gonna have so many fucking holes in his cloak by the end of this.
Yeah, he's like patching them up with like little bits of like other pieces of cloth, putting it there, trying to fix it up. It's not working that well.